Watch how a bare air aircraft frame becomes a flying marvel.
This is how a skeleton frame turns into a jetliner.
From metal skeleton to air-ready machine, the full journey. What happens after the first frame weld?
The journey of an empty jet frame into a flying machine.
The stress levels are acceptable, but let's reinforce the wing box structure here.
See the magic behind turning metal into flight. From blueprint to runway-ready aircraft.
How does a jet go from frame to flight?
One empty frame. One finished jet. Here's what happens in between.
Witness the transformation of a jet frame into an elegant airliner.
From nothing but a frame to something that flies.
How does an aircraft frame come alive?
Building a jet from its bones up.
Turning a lifeless frame into a masterpiece of flight.
This is what a jet looks like before it becomes a jet.
From exposed metal to flying beauty. What's inside a raw jet frame? Let's build it up.
Jet transformation in action. Watch each piece come together.
No wings, no cockpit, no systems yet. Let's build a jet.
This is what it takes to complete a jet from zero. Oh, feel their way.
Skeleton to sky. Aircraft transformation story. See what's added to a jet before it can fly.
A raw frame can't fly until this happens.
How diverse engineers turn a shell into a safe aircraft.
Before, just metal. After, jet ready for takeoff.
The electrical system is clear for ignition.
See the full makeover from raw aircraft frame to flight-ready giant.
Every step from bare-bones frame to business-class airliner.
How does a jet gain its skin, systems, and soul?
The unseen process of turning a jet skeleton into flight tech.
The long road from airframe to airplane.
Frame only to flight ready in stages. Before and after, what changes inside a jet frame?
Nothing but beams until this happens.
Jet building from the skeleton up.
Transforming a raw jet structure into a work of art.
One frame, one mission, become a jet. Why a frame is just the start of something much bigger. It all begins with the frame aigle. But that's just the start.
Follow the birth of a jet from metal frame to beauty.
Frame to fuselage to flight.
What lies behind the jet's surface?
Every hidden detail inside a modern jet. Fully from zero to hero. From hollow structure to commercial jet, every step.
Jet metamorphosis, frame to flyer.
Inside the frame to aircraft journey.
A time-lapse transformation from raw frame to airliner.
From metal skeleton to masterpiece in the skies.
This is how long it takes to build a jet from nothing.
From lab to launch pad, full aircraft journey. How a cockpit is born inside a metal shell. What powers a jet? See how systems are added to the frame. From wind tunnel design to fuselage structure. It all begins in the lab before a bolt is placed. From test rigs to final ramp rollout. Every wire and bolt counts in a jet's journey. Inside a jet skeleton, where everything connects.
How do wings become part of a frame?
From exposed to enclosed, how skin panels finish the frame.
How long does it take to build a jet from frame?
See the jet's nervous system come to life.
Jet insulation, making a frame passenger ready.
Not just paint, VOR, a protection layer over every jet.
How landing gear fits into a raw fuselage.
From empty floor to full cabin.
Why everything starts with a stress test. Every frame goes through physical and digital stress simulations before fitting.
Jet engines aren't added first, but here's when they are.
Cabin layout planning, blueprint to reality.
What turns a structure into a safe aircraft?
Bringing it together when wings, tail, and cockpit align.
From open shell to pressurized cabin.
This is how windows are installed in a jet. Watch the lighting system go from wires to glow. Inside a delivery hangar, the jet's final reveal. Galley install from crate to cabin. Final steps. Why every detail matters. painting the jet, more than just color.
Testing the build before it flies.
When the jet takes its first step, theme, rollout day. What's hidden beneath the aircraft's skin?
How clean rooms protect the build process. Parts added inside sealed spaces for safety.
Cockpit comes alive in Ellis, screen by screen. Safety first, installing the evacuation system. From slide packing to lighting pathways. What every aircraft frame must pass before rollout.
Both slippery dots, rumble Q spots. Robots and humans together build today's jets.
When every part is in place at Lazode, rollout begins.
This frame will fly after one last check.
Raw frame to flight ready, the most complete view yet. Begin to end, no step skipped.
From blueprint to boarding gate, the full jet build. Window by window, a jet comes alive. From wireframe to world-class jet. What makes a frame fly? Every part has its place. Watch it fit.
Jet creation isn't magic. It's engineering.
Even the paint needs testing before it's applied.
From lab-tested structure to real-world aircraft.
The aircraft birth timeline. Start to showroom.
Why every joint on a frame must pass inspection. This jet started as a digital ghost.
Where does jet building actually begin? Not with metal, but with research, simulation, and stress data.
An aircraft structure tells a hidden story.
What happens to a jet frame during assembly? We start with frame alignment, move to interior setup, system.
Before it flies, every inch is scanned.
Cabin pressurization systems, the heart of passenger comfort.
From static shell to dynamic flight system. See how flight control systems bring motion to a rigid aircraft frame.
What makes a frame flight-worthy? Meet the certification standards through every stage of jet assembly.
From engineering dream to hangar showcase.
Even doors demand precision in jet frames.
Inside the clean room, assembling jet electronics. Exterior lights, small pieces with big responsibility. When the nose meets the frame, cockpit integration.
This is how landing gear becomes part of the frame.
Creating a jet. One part, one team, one goal.
The hidden steps you never see in jet manufacturing.
After the build latined, how aircraft are certified.
Raw frame, real future, the jet's evolution.
What's under the cockpit floor?
From static structure to smart jet, when sensors, computers, and data networks are added to the aircraft. A complete airliner, piece by piece.
Seating layout isn't random, and here's how it's done. Tail assembly, balance, and precision. Fuel system fit into frame with millimeter precision.
Hey, Biggie.
Emergency systems are built in early. Fire suppression, lighting, and egress installed in mid-assembly. When the cabin comes together, well, the aircraft feels real.
This plane frame just passed all tests. Now what?
Flight deck power-up. Jet comes to life.
What engineers fix before flight test?
From empty frame to flying showroom.
It all ends here, or begins, the handoff.
Behind every jet is a build process like this.
Built from ground up, modern jet production. Redesigning jets for the future, starting from frame.
How do test pilots prepare the new jet?
The final checklist, every bolt, wire, and screen.
From research notes to real aircraft.
This jet was once an empty shell. No, not anymore.
Wiring is everywhere, and it starts early.
Robots versus people. Who builds better?
Why assembly order matters in aircraft builds.
3D printing parts for jet frames? It's real.
Structural foam and fillers, shaping hidden strength. The digital twin helps build the real jet. Why final inspections take days, not hours. Each subsystem tested, inspected, signed.
This is how a jet becomes reality, from frame to flight.